2011's Naught was one of the better silhouette platformers to appear on the App Store. In it, you took control of a bipedal cat whom you had to slide around cavernous levels by tilting your iPhone or iPad. It was tricky, but once you got a handle on the angles, it was a pretty good time. Now, the spelunking feline has returned in a new game featuring spruced up animations, faster levels, and some seriously testing bosses. Most of these changes make Naught 2 a prettier, more exciting experience. Be warned, however, the game isn't past throwing some seriously off-putting difficulty spikes your way. As before, you take control over the environment rather than the protagonist. If you choose to use the accelerometer, you can send your black cat sliding down walls and free-falling through gaps by tilting and rotating your device. Though it is a little awkward to turn your iPad a full 360 degrees, especially if you're wearing headphones, the game responds well, smoothly switching the center of gravity to reflect the unit's orientation. The touchscreen controls work great too, though we found it trickier to quickly reverse the cat's direction using this technique. Once you've mastered the controls, you need to explore the multi-chambered levels to find blue crystals, which serve as extra lives, and black diamonds, which replace the 3-star system. You have to be careful though, as later levels play host to carnivorous plants, brambles, and vines, which will instantly snuff out the life of our courageous kitty. To compensate for the pacier gameplay in this sequel, you now view the action from a greater distance, allowing you to see more of the map. It's important you spot enemies as soon as possible, as you'll often have to fight momentum when making course corrections, something which can prove impossible if left too late. Discovering hidden pathways and weaving through rotating islands is exhilarating stuff, and the splashes of colour stand out beautifully against the gloom. However, while you can gradually ascend the steady difficulty curve of the standard levels, you encounter a brick wall in the form of the first boss battle. Dodging the creature's rapidly and randomly spawning tentacles is incredibly tough, no matter which control scheme you use. You'll likely use up all the continues you've gathered on previous levels and more besides, and the whole fight feels a little bit cheap. However, in every other way, Naught 2 is a step up on its predecessor. It's definitely one of the better silhouette platforms to emerge in recent memory. Provided you can grit your teeth through the boss battles, you should find Naught 2 a shadowy delight. This has been James with AppSpy.com. We review, you decide.